Thank you for watching this very first video in which I will explain the first oil we will make in a series of 7 feminine womb oils. And I hope you have watched the previous videos in which I explain the yearly program we are about to make. And this program is especially created for indigo and starseeds who are attracted to the works of Ashana Dean, right? Here you have her book of the Voyagers, for instance, or who are attracted to the works of Lisa Renee and Ascension Glossary, or the works of Sri Kalishwar. So this is not for everybody to understand, and I will try to explain as much as I can. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask them. And normally I give this teaching for specialized groups who know about galactic science and the history of our solar system. But because many people wanted to learn this too, I decided to give these teachings for free on YouTube. So here we are. With every teaching that I give, there is always a PDF, maybe 3 PDFs, a lot of stuff to learn, to read. So if you have questions, then please go over there. And if you want to know more about the mantras and the words, the sound tones that I sing, I have so many YouTube videos about that too, with PDFs where you can learn it. So this is our first video. And for first lesson for the sacred feminine womb oil. And my job is to initiate anointing oils and to inspire you to do this for yourself. And I will not convince anyone to do this in a specific way, because there were so many ways around the world, right? The Mayas did this in their own way. The Greek did this in their own way. The Egyptians worked with oils in their own specific way. The Aboriginals, the Druids. So there is not one way to work with sacred oils, right? So in fact, I advise you to use your own mantras, your own prayers, your own songs, your own belief system. This is just for your inspiration, nothing more. So let's introduce myself. My name is Rachel and I live in the Netherlands, and I work with anointing oils for many years now. And today I invite you to make the first oil with me, or to watch this video and to do it in your own way. It's just to inspire you. And if you think it's fun, well, follow the program. It's for free. I created for you with the PDF. So yeah, you're welcome. And we will make 7 oils, different oils, in 7 ceremonies in about 6.5, 7 months. So yeah, you are welcome. And you don't have to follow the entire program. You can also decide, well, I'd like to follow 1 lesson at a time, or maybe 2 lessons in total. It's totally up to you. So together we will make a journey throughout the zodiac. And if you know nothing about astrology, that's not a problem at all. I do my best to explain you as much as I can. And every ceremony we will discuss a new topic in which you try to get to know yourself better. Therefore, I advise you to use a journal and to write about your personal process. My journal is over here. I love to write about the oils. I place in the dates, the recipe that I used, and then I place some oil on the page, so I can sense the smell. And I write about the progress that happened to me while I was using the oil, right? Because every oil has a theme, and a theme you write down in your book. And then the rest of the few weeks, you will try to resonate on what's happening while I'm anointing myself, and just try to write it down in your own book. So you have your own grimoire or your own journal. Well, today we will celebrate the 13th forgotten zodiac sign. And maybe you have heard about it, maybe you have never heard about it, but the name of the 13th zodiac sign is Ophiuchus. And the oils told me to start the journey in this specific sign, zodiac sign. And I had problems with understanding why we had to start here and not later in Aries, right? Because normally if you want to follow the journey of the zodiacal signs, you start in Aries. But later on, I understood why. And I hope later on you will understand also why. So I have always used whole sign astrology. For the ones who love astrology too, um, I never did readings, but I'd like to know what are the planets saying right now. So, and I loved, back in the days, I loved to work with Hellenistic, but later I understood from the oils it's best for me on a personal level to use true sidereal astrology for them. So I did. And if you are interested in mantras and the Chilantic Anuhasi sound tones that I sing, I advise you to watch my other videos and free PDFs that I created for you to understand oils better. So what do I do with astrology? Well, I will not work with it from a personal level. I will work with it from a soul level. Because people who are saying don't use astrology, we are still living in the galaxy, right? In a solar system. And we are still living in a Milky Way. So the planets are all around us. It is like saying don't speak to other people, right? Because other people live around us. So, but the question is, on what level do you speak to those other people? Do you speak to those other people from the neutral, compassionate witness, or from your personality, in which you have lots to learn? So this is why I like to use astrology, because we live amongst planets. So let's start with the recipe and what we will need for the oils. So I have here a slide, and you can see that we will use myrtle. This is an oil that we will need, and we will use jasmine, and we will use myrrh. Myrtle is a guide, and myrtle is incarnated especially for us to help us to communicate with the higher dimension. And this is what myrtle does for us. She is a gatekeeper. So when we are low in our energy, then she will slow down with all the information that comes through because she's translating it for us. But when we are high in our energy and feel good, then she nudge it up a little bit for us. So we can handle more. So she messaged it. And we will use jasmine, and jasmine is the queen of the night. And the queen of the night is very important because we are working with the ether element, because Ophiuchus is the ether element. And ether is very rare. So this is why we had to start in ether. Because in yogic traditions, they say it is better to get to know yourself and your life on earth from ether and then go down. It's more easy than go up, right? Because it's very dense here down here. So we start with ether, and then we will do fire. We will do the fire, then the earth, and then we go further into the cycle. But we start with ether because Ophiuchus is ether, and jasmine is connected to that. And ether is to go within, and jasmine is also you can pick her in the night, in the evening, because this is when she smells at her best. So this is why we will use it. And also we will use castor oil or jojoba oil because there is a lot of vitamin E in it, and it keeps the oil very fresh, and it can hold the frequency on a very high level. So this is why I love to use jojoba oil, more jojoba oil than castor oil, because castor is very thick. But when you mix them together, it's a beautiful blend. So Ophiuchus is a different energy than Scorpio, and they are next to each other, although they are both an 8th house energy, so they are sharing the same house, the 8th house of transformation. And Ascension Glossary, this picture is from Ascension Glossary, and she is explaining a lot about Ophiuchus on her site. And here on this picture, you can see our sun exactly in the middle. And then you see our Earth, right? Well, visualize Venus is also there on the map. And she is aligned with the Golden Gate. Maybe you see a beautiful golden dot. And everything is aligned right now. And if you look further than the Golden Gate, behind the Golden Gate, you see the galactic center. So everything is in one direct line right now. And on the other side of the line, there you have Orion and the Silver Gate. But we are now focusing on the Golden Gate. And yeah, they are at this moment directly in alignment, so with our galactic center. So this is a beautiful way out. And in the ancient days, Ophiuchus was presented as feminine, and because she was presented as the snake bearer, and now she's presented as masculine. So Ophiuchus is the snake bearer of the union between the masculine and the feminine. And this is what we always want to try to create. The masculine and the feminine, the herogamic union, the balance between those two, the sacred marriage that they have. And we all are incarnated as souls, but on soul level, we are both masculine and both feminine, right? But you decide to incarnate as masculine or you decide to incarnate as feminine. So therefore, it's important to know that we need to get this into balance within ourselves here on this physical plane. And long ago, around the year 300, the 13th unknown sign of Ophiuchus was actually removed from history. And this is what I discovered lately. And because they wanted the zodiac to align neatly with the 12 seasons. But for me, the number 13 is incredibly important. Yeah, it's so important because, well, please remember one thing. Ophiuchus is not number 13. It's the 13th forgotten zodiac sign. But it's not number 13. It's number 9 because it's next to Scorpio. So please remember that. So yeah, and on Ascension Glossary, you can find more about this topic. And Ophiuchus reminds us that mastery isn't just about the 12 archetypes of the zodiac. Just like Joshua was the 13th amongst the 12 disciples, or, and Joshua was the master. And Ra had to travel to the 12 hours, right? The 12 zodiac signs to learn the universe. And he was the master. So, he was the sun. Or King Arthur, for instance, he had 12 knights. But King Arthur was the 13th. And I don't know how you pronounce this in English. I thought it is Gautama Buddha. Yeah, I think. But he had 12 important students. And the Buddha was the 13th. And it's the same with Odin. Odin had 12 powers, and Odin himself was master of the 13th 12 powers. So he was the 13th, the master. So Ophiuchus is the master too of, you can see Ophiuchus like Lord Shiva. and the Kundalini energy that rises to your third eye. And what does this mean? It means that with this oil, you can always return to that neutral, compassionate witness inside yourself. And this is very difficult to achieve, to stay in your neutral, compassionate witness. Yogis train lifetimes to achieve this. You know, the master who sees everything from the higher perspective. Well, we are living our daily lives, and that's not easy. So therefore, we work with oil. So this oil is our reminder of our inner master. So every time we anoint ourselves, this is the topic, to stay your neutral, compassionate witness. And Ophiuchus is here in this period of time for 11 days. So this is a beautiful transit. And it's the pathway of remembrance, where the feminine intelligence of Jasmine opens that golden gate within you. And yeah, I hope you are ready to work with this power. And the topic of this oil that we will create is she will awaken insights over old patterns, mastery over your Kundalini flow, the unification with masculine and feminine currents, and deep emotional purification. So this is, you know, and to remember who you truly are, to remember your original blueprint. This is where Ophiuchus is working with. But for me, the topic is stay in your neutral, compassionate witness. This is where I will work with on personal level. So if we want to understand and if we want to create this oil, I first always work with meditation, because for me it is important to get in the right vibe before you create the oils. Therefore, meditation is very important for me. So ask your guides, your Christic guides that are connected to the loved one, to hold space and create a safe haven for you. Ask your guides, your Christic guides that are connected to the loved one, to hold your space and create a safe haven. Please feel connected to the core star that you are. Ask your guides to create a safe haven. Your Christic guides, your guides that are emanating pure white light, your guides that are connected to the law of one. Higher self now, higher self now, higher self now. Now take a deep breath from the core of the earth. This is the 13th dimension, where the blue flame always waits for you, to nurture you, to hold you, to help you remember who you truly are. So take a deep breath from the core of the earth. 40-18 now, 40-18 now, 40-18 now. And let this flow of breath rise up to 6 inches beneath your feet. Breathe in this blue alkaline light in the core of the earth. To 6 inches beneath your feet. And breathe more of this blue flame into your earth star underneath your feet. Breathe this alkaline light into your core star that you are. Now, slowly let this blue, alkaline blue energy rise up through your central vertical column into your spine. Let it slowly rise up. Slowly bring your energy and your awareness to your higher heart. which is right above your heart. And let this blue flame rest there for a while. This is your 8th chakra, your azure point. This is your higher heart. And in your higher heart, there is an amazing azure flame, an Amorea flame. Higher self now, higher self now, higher self now. Karaya Sata Allah, Karaya Sata Allah, Karaya Sata Allah. And bring this into alignment. Bring this beautiful blue flame into alignment. Your Amorea flame in your higher heart is here to bring your soul, your oversoul, and your personality into one beautiful white light. And if we can, we bring this into alignment. And if we can bring this into alignment, we will master the zodiac. And this is why we will create the Womboil program. Breathe in this beautiful blue light through which you learn to bring yourself into alignment, and wish that you will see old patterns within you. Wish that you will see them as a mirror. Now hold the intention that you will use the wisdom from the serpents, the naga, the Ophiuchus energy, to learn to heal yourself within the ether element. And let this blue flame emanate into your aura. Let it make you very, very big. Fill yourself with this blue aquamarine flame. Ophiuchus could heal the wounded, but he could also bring the dead back into life. And negative entities said to Zeus that Ophiuchus shared this wisdom with others. If he would share this wisdom with others to bring back the dead to life, they would have not enough energy in the underworld. Yes, this was the reason why Ophiuchus was erased from the zodiac, because he held the powers to heal humanity. So let us use this power within Ophiuchus to heal our own blueprint with the blue flame, to see our old patterns, to see our old traumas, and let us gain insight so we can master ourselves. Now, visualize a big diamond above your head, a big fluid diamond that shines like a sun above your head on your 14th chakra. And it emanates amazing colors. And this is a diamond sun, and out of this diamond sun comes a crystal fluid, a crystal river fluid that holds all original memory that you are. And it holds your original soundtones, and it holds your original blueprint. Karaya Satala Umae Treinae Ekasha. And let these sound tones from this diamond sun fill your entire body. Breathe these codes into your field. Breathe these codes from the diamond sun above your head into your higher heart. Omae Treinae Ekasha. slowly open your eyes, because now we hold the right energy to create the oils. Om Naga 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 Nam 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 Rupa 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 Raksha. Remember, the Naga means the serpent. Om Naga 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 Nam 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 Rupa 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 Raksha. Om Naga 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 Nam 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 Rupa 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 Raksha. Now let us create this amazing oil, and here I have the recipe. We will use 3 drops of myrrh, 18 drops of jasmine. Jasmine is connected to the feminine. Later on we will create an ether element oil that is connected to the masculine. But for now, lesson 1 is jasmine feminine oil. And we will use 3 drops of myrrh. And we will do this in a certain way. So you need your 50 milliliter bottle. I have it over here. And I have a small table. I will bring it a little bit closer to me. So I hope you can see my bottle right now. And we will use a clean 50 milliliter bottle. And if you feel like it, you can place a scarf above your head to connect with those Mary Magdalene energies. But not only that, it's also to keep your energy with yourself. Now you create a cocoon, and your higher self is closer to you right now. So your thought forms will not go everywhere. So this is why you use something on your head. And they used it in many cultures. The Chinese men and women high priests use something on their head, especially also the Mayas used beautiful things on their head, you know, like scarves or feathers, of course, and Mary Magdalene used it. And of course in Egypt they had a beautiful serpent on their head, so therefore I use a scarf. And decide for yourself if you also feel connected with using a scarf on your head. We will open our bottle, and you will need some incense, and please work very clean. Because I want to work very clean, I will not breathe into the bottles like most miraphors do. I breathe against the bottle, right? So the energy is also represented in the oil, but not in the bottle, to work pure and clean and hygienic. So if you have a candle, please turn your candle on if you haven't done that already. And you can use some incense. And the smoke will take away all negative energy. So please clear yourself first. Then you clean your bottle. Beautiful. And as soon as your bottle is clean, then we will use 3 drops of myrtle. Myrtle is our gatekeeper. I have a beautiful organic myrtle. 1, 2, 3. Why do we use 3 drops? It doesn't matter if you have a 100 milliliter bottle or a 30 milliliter bottle, or if you have a 50 milliliter bottle. Always use 3 drops, because this is esoterically, right? And the 3 drops represent the the three polarities that we want to reunite with each other. We don't want to work with two polarities, but with three polarities. So this is very important. And then connect with this energy. Just smell it. And remember, this is the first oil in a series of 7. So we started with the ether element and Ophiuchus. Take a deep breath, connect with the myrtle. Beautiful. Dear myrtle, we ask you to work with us, to guide us, to protect us. Whenever we work with you, whenever we anoint ourselves, we know that you are here to amplify the messages of our guardians. When we feel good, please help us to protect us when we are in crowded environments by notifying us. Thank you so much, Myrtle. We will work with you, and thank you that you will work with us. Now I would like to ask you to breathe in from that diamond sun that we were just connected with. The diamond sun, and breathe into connect to your higher heart. And as soon as you have connect to your higher heart, then you breathe against your bottle. Doing breath work with anointing oils is very important. So breathe in the diamond energy, that crystal river energy. Let it into your higher heart, and then breathe against your bottle. Beautiful. Well, now we will use 18 drops of jasmine. 18 drops. Remember, don't use more drops. It's specially calculated to have a 2.2% percentage of essential oil in your carrier oil. If you want to work with essential oils for a longer period of time, then please don't use more drops than necessary. 2.2% is very safe for anointing purposes, to use as a leave-on on your skin. But as soon as you go higher, for instance, let's say you place in 40 drops, that's 4% within a bottle of 50 milliliters. It's too much. It's far too much. You can build up some resistance against oil, and we don't want it. We will always want to work safe with it. So therefore we use a 2.2% within the carrier oil. So now smell the oil and feel if Jasmine would love to work with you. Just feel it in your heart that she would love to work with you. The Queen of the Night. Dear Jasmine, our female activator of the ether element, the Shedalun, the ether element. You are the mistress of the rod and the staff, and your scent is alchemy. You awaken the mastery of the Naga serpents. Urshale, Urshale, Urshale. Holy stream of the feminine ether. Jasmine, you are the serpent power that moves through the darkness without fear. And under Venus, you guide me inward. And let the masculine within me inspire. And let the feminine within me lead like the Shiva and the Shakti energy. Let your awakened sacred unification awaken within me as queen of the night. Om Dim Ram, Dim Ram, Dim Ram. Mama Kama Chakra Prakshalana Avaham. This is the womb mantra of Sri Kalishwar. This is his most important work that he left behind for us, to connect with the womb mantra. So please, I have many videos about the womb mantra, and you can read the PDFs about it. It's such a beautiful energy to work with, to heal your womb, to heal the masculine and the feminine inside you, and to connect with the Divine Mother. So now we will place in 3 drops of myrrh, and myrrh is connected to the Divine Mother, to the umbilical cord, to the diamond sun, or you can say to Mother Ilesama. So now our blend is finished. Dear Mother, thank you for working with us to connect us back with the umbilical cord to the true energies. And to remember that our earthly parents ain't our parents. You are the one that carries us. You are the divine feminine. You are holding us and nurturing us. You are the true mother energy. This is why all Myrrhivores love to work with you and represent you. Om Karaya Sata Allah, Karaya Sata Allah, Karaya Sata Allah. So I now invite you to place in the carrier oil, the jojoba oil, and then we will close our bottle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, now we will sing some mantras, and mantras are very important, and Myrrhivores love to sing, and these are the 13th virtues. So this is how I do it, and just like I said in the beginning, if you have your own mantras, if you have your own way, if you have your own light language, or whatever you do it in your own way. And if you don't have a way, then well, I invite you to follow this way. So these are the virtues. Those virtues are connected to the law of one, and we all need virtues, right, in our life to get to know how the personality works and to know how the flow of life here upon earth works. So it is about love, it is about harmony, it is about you can find them also as a PDF on my YouTube channel, and I sing it for you 108 times. So these are the sound tones of the law of one in Keylontic language. So it is Aunumuna Hodeyana Samwatua Yum Twaswan. Aunumuna Hodeyana Samwatua Yum Twaswan. Aunumuna Hodeyana Samwatua Yum Twaswan. Aunumuna Hoyana Samwatua Yum Twaswan. You may soon. You may soon. You may soon. That means the 13th ether element, the 13th zodiac sign, the 13 that connects all. You may soon. And remember, this comes from the higher dimensions, not from the earthly plane. So this is very high language. Haununa Horeyana Samwatua Yum Tuaswan. Breathe in from that diamond energy and that blue energy in the core of the earth and the diamond energy above your heart. Let it connect, let it unite in your higher heart, in your azure point, your 8th chakra that is over here. And breathe those two energies in. And breathe against your bottom. Beautiful. So now we sing another mantra. And these are the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes that are in our 12 DNA strands, in our blood. And this is a very long story. I have a lot of information on my YouTube channel about this. But the sound tones of the 12 tribes is Or el do ka oi ke kudara. Or el do ka oi ke kudara. Or el do ka oi ke kudara. Arion yaki. Arion leari, Arion sheyashe. Arion yaki, Arion leare, Arion sheyashe. Arion yaki, Arion leare, Arion sheyashe. Breathe in that blue flame and that crystal energy from the crystal river. Arionia alhumbra ilesa. Arionia alhumbra ilesa. Arionia alhumbra ilesa. So these are the sound tones of our 12 DNA strands. And this is the mantra of Sri Kalishwar, the mantra of the ethers. And I have my system over here. Om Linkastikam Niran Punyam Yahapate Shifasani Hao Shifaloka Mawabnote Shifena Sahamokate. Om Linkastikam Niran Punyam Yahapate Shifasani Hao Shifaloka Mawabnote Shifena Sahamokate. Om Linkastikam Niran Punyam Yahapate Shifasani Hao Shifaloka Mawabnote Shifena Sahamokate. And the sistrums in the ancient days were very important in the temples of the Dendra with Hathor and Sekhmet. And only the temple priests were allowed to use the sistrums in the temple. There was no other instrument allowed except for the high priestess to use her sistrums in Egypt in the temples. So therefore, I know that the high priestesses used these sistrums with creating the oils. So very important. Om Lingastikam Niran Punyam Yahapate Shivasan Nihao Shivalokam Wabnote Shifena Sahamokate. Now visualize the ether element. Visualize everything that you cannot grasp, your surroundings. It's so big, the ether element. Now breathe the ether element in, connect to the ether element, and breathe against your bottle. Beautiful. And the most important of all is the womb mantra. I will sing this in every oil. This is the womb mantra that is connected to the sacred womb oils, to connect to Mother Divine, to find your flow with her, to find your original heritage, where you came from, to remember who you truly are. She is the one who nurtured you. Om dim ram dim ram dim ram. Mama kama chakra prakshalana avaham. Om dim ram dim ram dim ram. Mama kama chakra prakshalana avaham. Om dim ram dim ram dim ram. Mama kama chakra prakshalana avaham. Om dim ram dim ram dim ram. Mama kama chakra prakshalana avaham. Om dim ram dim ram dim ram. Mama kama chakra prakshalana avaham. Beautiful. Well, now we have the anointing process. So I would like to invite you to drop some oil on your hands. And I hope your oil has been stirred well enough, so the jasmine is in the entire oil, and within a few days she will have the right smell. She is ripe enough, so I will hold her here for a while. Beautiful. And the ether element and Ophiuchus is connected to the magnum opus. And the magnum opus is very important to connect with. So I hope you will know what the magnum opus is in the end of this series, because the magnum opus means to learn yourself throughout the zodiacal signs. And this is alchemy. To learn to know yourself, to get to know yourself through the zodiacal signs and the alchemy of the zodiacal signs. And what we are creating with the oil is alchemy too, right? So therefore the word magnum opus is very important to use with this oil, because this is what we are doing. Well, if you have the oil on your hand, I invite you to smell the oil. Take a deep breath. The jasmine smells beautifully. And I will ask you to close your eyes and to connect with the smell of this oil. Clean your aura. Also connect with the smell. Hold your hands. Close your eyes. So with this ceremony and our new oil, we are ready for the calibration of our cosmic clock within our cells. The crystal cores within our cells. We are ready to follow the journey, to align ourselves, to become masters of all energy in this field of creation. With this oil, we will remember the cosmic father and the cosmic mother principle, so that both come back into balance within us, within hierogamic union, within the sacred marriage, within ourselves. And may the wisdom of the sacred Naga dragon fields in our universe flowing through our kundalini while we will use this oil. Let us connect with our kundalini while we work with this oil. This empowerment, this energy that is always underneath our feet. Let us always remember that this is a power bank underneath our feet. And while we will use this oil as intended within the Emerald Covenant that holds our free will within this loved one. Karaya Sata Allah Omae Treinae Ekasha. And let your body, your sacred body, remember its original blueprint. And in Keylontic science we say Rasha body. And the anointing oil is as the Magnus Opus Alchemy, the elixir that governs every atom. And visualize that you are floating in the cosmos and anoint each zodiac sign with your holy elixir. You now master them all, or you have the intention that you want to master them all from now on, with creating the oils, with the harmony and wisdom and the intelligence of the fifth ray, Venus. Take a deep breath. Now visualize that you are anointing in a symbolic way Aries, and that you want to learn Aries on soul level, and that you are now anointing Gemini, and that you want to learn Gemini from soul level, not from the personality anymore, no, from the higher dimensional planes. And the same with Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and the 13th, the master of all vices. Now open your eyes while you're taking a deep breath in your oil. And now visualize that you are anointing the 13th dimension, the plasma core within the earth. Just visualize that you are anointing the blue flame in the core of the earth, in the plasma core of the earth. Beautiful. And now I would like to ask you if you know where your azure point is. Your azure point is here, your higher heart. So you can anoint your higher heart, your chamber, your 8th chakra. And now I ask you to anoint your left and right shoulder. This is the masculine and the feminine within you. And while you are anointing your left and right shoulder, you are visualizing that you want to bring your masculine side and your feminine side back into alignment, into balance. And now we will anoint our 8th chakra that's within the back of our neck. We are calling it the mouth of God. You can look this up on Ascension Glossary. It's the 9th chakra, the mouth of God, where all information comes in, all wisdom comes in from this point. Beautiful. And now you can anoint your 3rd eye, your 6th chakra, and visualize that you will receive wisdom, and hold an intention while you are holding your higher heart and your 3rd eye. Hold an intention. What is your goal to learn about yourself while working with this oil? Write it down in your journal while you will work with this oil. So beautiful to do this. And then last but not least, please anoint your feet, your 2 feet, your left feet and your right feet. This is also beautiful because your feet hold the power bank and also hold the Kundalini energy. And for now, this is what we will do with this sacred oil. Your feet, holding your feet, they are connected to the power bank, to the core star that you are. And this is the only thing that you need to do in a day. Always know with every step that you are connected with Mother Earth, with the blue flame that we are trying to heal, the fifth dimension. This is why it's called the blue flame, right? The blue flame, the throat chakra. So basically, what this oil is about is that it reminds you that you can always step into that inner mastery at any moment, whether you are going through something challenging or, just taking a step of growth, or you can always step into this mastery. And this is, you can always connect with your Kundalini, and it's a reminder that you have that neutral, compassionate witness, that master, that neutral inside of you, and you can get it out any moment, anytime. And as soon, it wants to teach you that you don't need to get into every emotion that you experience. It wants to help you with this, and this is where this oil is for, to learn to master these emotions. Ishura Aru Umeta. Ishura Aru Umeta. Ishura Aru Umeta. Now I'm wondering that you want to know what that meant, right? Let me help you. Ishura Aru Umeta is beautiful to learn. It means I am the sacred son, I am the sacred son, I am the sacred son. And what we will do as last, and this is my first beautiful advice that I definitely want to give you wherever you go. If you take your oil with you, it is very important to protect it. If you leave it unattended on the table, or take it to your work, or take it into your car, or wherever you go, you have it in your bag, or it is very important that you learn these words. Kumta ara ishada umeta. Kumta ara ishada umeta. Kumta ara ishada umeta. Kumta ara ishada umeta. Never leave your oil unattended. This oil is protected through all false light lenses by the Elysian flame. This oil is protected too with the crystal light. Kumta ara ishada eta. By the law of one and the core councils. This oil is protected. I command it, and so it is. Kumta ara ishada umeta. Please learn these words. So, congratulations that you have this oil. If you have an empty bottle of I think 250 milliliters or so, I advise you to pour half of your bottle into this bottle, so you have your first layer of ether element within the sacred Womboil oil. Yay! So you will use the other half of your bottle to work with, to anoint yourself with, but this oil stays fresh into this closed bottle. Keep it out of the sun, keep it out of sunlight. This is why I use a pump, because I don't want to open it too much, because air can oxidize, and we want to keep this oil for a longer period of time. If you have some vitamin E, tofocurol, I don't know how you call it, but it's vitamin E drops, you can place it in it, because this will keep your oil very fresh for a long period of time, 2 years, I guess, at least. So please use vitamin E in your bottle. So 25 milliliters into this bottle, very important, because if you decide to create the Womboil bottle, of course, if this is just a one-time lesson, then don't do it. And then the next lesson will be in Sagittarius. We will use rose, and then we will also place 25 milliliters into this bottle. And the lesson after it, it will be in Capricorn. Then we will also, it's lavender, bring in 25 milliliters into this bottle. And then we will have Aquarius, and we will use nardus or spikenard for that, 25 milliliters. And the last one will be Pisces, that is blue lotus, and we will also place in 25 milliliters. So now today you place in your first 25 milliliters in this bottle, okay? So I hope this is clear. So when we do Pisces, then you have the sacred womb oil for yourself. So thank you so much for following this beautiful teaching, and I wish you a lot of fun working with the oils. Please don't forget to write in your grimoire what you experience. And yeah, I'm very happy that this is our first lesson. So lots of love and see you next time. Bye bye.